Hello everybody, and welcome to my video on Lucid. Footage brought to you by HolyGiraffe Natty, or HolyGiraffe. Thank you very much for letting me use your recordings, and let's get right into the boss. So when you first enter the map, you'll notice that there's these butterflies shooting, orbs at you. They don't do too much damage per hit, but when combined with all the other dangers of the map, they can finish you off pretty quickly. So Lucid will summon golems to block your path. You can't actually walk through them, but you'll see in a little bit here the reason why they're so dangerous. It's because Lucid can summon a dragon. You'll see a message pop up saying Lucid has summoned a powerful enemy or a powerful monster. This means a dragon spawned somewhere in the map. And on top of that, he got very unlucky and got hit with a bomb, so he had to use Holy Magic Shell. But going back to the golems, they only take a set amount of damage, which means that it doesn't matter what your range is or anything like that. All you have to do is be able to hit them. And of course they have a certain amount of HP. I'll probably put it up on the screen somewhere. But anyway, yeah, they can be very bad, especially when you summon as a dragon. As you saw earlier, a dragon spawned on the right side and fired its dragon breath to the left, which is like terrible. And actually there was a mushroom that you saw walking to the right there, which is pretty much like there it is again, like a moving golem. So definitely want to get rid of that. Actually, going back to the golems, you cannot teleport past them and you can't jump over them. If you do, they're going to hit you very hard, like very, very hard. A lot of your HP is going to drop. So I wouldn't recommend it unless you have invincibility frames. But yeah, the dragon will spawn either on the very left or the very right of the screen. And the best way to avoid it is to go behind the dragon, which I guess I'll show a part of that as well. But yeah, the golems are the biggest problem in first phase. And as you get rid of the golems, or over time, butterflies will spawn in the background. They don't do anything really, they just sit there. But if enough of them spawn, you'll see what happens if too many of them spawn. However, you can use the horn on the left side or the right side of the screen after you get rid of one of Lucid's HP bars to be able to clear the map of any butterflies. Lucid will also do an attack that causes these like crescent slashes to move away from her. Some people call them slashes, some people call them sickles, whatever, crescents. All I know is that you need to get away from them. Getting hit by one of them isn't really too much of a problem except if you stand in it for too long, but multiple of them can hit you at a time. So yeah, definitely don't get hit by a lot of them if they're like bunched up. If you move far away enough, they disappear after a while. But that's that attack. The flowers she summons in the map will do damage to you, but they don't just damage you once, they actually do damage 2 times. Here we see what's going to happen when you have too many butterflies in the map. Yeah, they all swarm at you. And each of them do 20% of your HP. So yeah, that can be a big problem if you don't have enough room to run around. So the best way I've found to avoid them is to just walk past them. And yeah, if I flash jump, I usually flash jump once and then walk back the opposite direction I flash jumped in. But usually you won't have enough room. So the best solution is to just get rid of one of her HP bars and then use the statue by holding down NPC chat to get rid of all the butterflies, which will be shown right here. And I believe that's it for the first phase. I went over sickles, dragon, the statues, the butterflies, the golems, and yeah. I mean, I guess if I wanted to say anything else, I guess I could talk about like party composition and stuff like that, but that's boring stuff, right? So anyway, let's move on to second phase. In second phase, butterflies are still there. And this time she actually moves around, so she's a lot harder of a fight than first phase. Well, actually I find that first phase is a lot easier, but or first phase is harder, but eh. Second phase is more of she's moving around, so you have to chase her around. If you have teleport, it's great. If not, I recommend rope lift to get up the platforms. So she can still summon dragon. Same message pops up, you know, Lucid summoning a powerful monster. But she has a few new attacks. Still has her sickles. In this phase, more than the first one, definitely call out sickles. Still has her bomb. And there you saw her disappear into like a green dust, green smoke, I don't know, whatever. When she disappears, it was green. And this means she's doing her touch, or my group calls it touch, because she does touch damage. She floats around the map trying to hit you with her touch. She does a lot of damage to you if you get hit by it. However, it's pretty easy to avoid. And right there you saw her disappear with like pink. And that means that she went into the background to use lasers. This phase, this part I usually call it lasers, or my group calls it lasers. And she disappears, but this time it's like pink when she leaves. She goes into the background and then shoots lasers at the map. Easiest way to avoid this is stay at the upper half of the map so that you can actually see the lasers, and then walk around slowly. You can also jump or just whatever. Just avoid them pretty much. They're kind of slow. They attack where you were, not where you are. So, anything else? Oh, the dragon. So, oh, actually, let me talk about the golems. So, the golems, same thing. They take, you know, set damage. But the golems this time, when they land, they break through the platform. And this is very dangerous, especially when she's doing dragon. Because this time, the dragon doesn't just stand still. It'll move up and down in the map. And because of this, there's only 3 safe spots from the dragon. The top left, the top right, and the bottom platform. The top right and the bottom platform are both very small, but they don't break. And the one at the top left does break because a golem can spawn there and break it. So there's a blue platform in the map, which I consider to be like the best platform ever, because you're pretty much going to be standing on it the whole time. And when people say like they have a bomb on their head, go to that platform. That platform is like the one to go to like group everybody up, because it's safe from the Lucid's touch, and it's just a really good platform. When too many butterflies are in the map, she'll go into this attack where you're floating, and she'll like launch pellets everywhere, like bullets everywhere. And I would say that the safest spot from it is to go to the top middle of the map. I'm sure there's other safe spots, but that's the one that I use. And from what I've seen, there's like 2 different versions of it. One where the top is really safe, and then one where it's like sort of safe, you still have to dodge a little bit. But honestly, this attack isn't too bad. It just wastes time because you can't actually damage Lucid. And I think that's all I want to say about Lucid. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you in the next one. And, yeah. Hope it helped. If I missed anything, because I'm sure I did, because I didn't record it, this is like a post-recorded... I'm like voicing over this, basically. And I'm not used to doing that. I'm usually, talking during the fight. But anyway. This video should have ended already. Goodbye! And thank you again to HolyGiraffe Natty for providing me the footage, because I can't get to second phase by myself.